Hey guys, in this video we are going to talk about destructive habits that kill your potential. Now most people assume that drugs and alcohol and all these other things are the main reason why people don't have successful lives. They're in poverty, they're struggling with they don't, just everything, right? You get what I'm saying. But there's actually, I want to list three things that are kind of under the radar when it comes to our potential, like when it comes to our potential, things that are affecting us, that are hurting us, that don't really think that most people don't think would harm you, right? And so here we go. I'm just gonna list them. Number one, uh, junk food. Junk food is really it's something else, because actually think they said white sugar is as addictive as cocaine or crack. Crack. That's what it is. So that's literally a fucking drug. White sugar. Anything white sugar. All these, ice cream, Oreos, all this shit, man. It's as addictive as crack. So why does junk food fuck us up so, or why does it kill our potential? Because if your body is not in harmony, if your physiology is not functioning at an optimal level, then how the hell is your soul gonna express itself clearly and fully? It's not gonna work, right? Back in February, I was in a really bad cycle of jerking off and fucking eating shit every night, every day. And I wasn't working out, I wasn't meditating, I wasn't doing any of the important things that are gonna help me. And in that time period, I actually put on, so football season was back in the fall, right? It ended in November on Thanksgiving. And from then on till, I want to say, when I lost weight, that was about April. So from January or December to about end of March, I put on about 15 pounds. I was 175. I don't know, something around there, 180 maybe, and then I got up to 193, and I was like, "Whole, that's not good." So, I'm cutting back down. I'm at like 182 right now. So I'm trying to get. I'm working on it. I'm getting back down. But anyways, it just goes to show, like, these, and I wasn't uploading any videos. I wasn't reading. I wasn't, I was struggling in social situations where I needed to be, on my feet, right? I needed to be clear, and it just fucked me up, man. And I'm telling you, people say, "Oh, you're not your body. Just, try to do, you can be successful. Just do this and do that." People don't understand, like, we're fucking animals. Like, we need to be in accordance with nature. We need to be eating the right foods. We need to be outside, right? I live in Massachusetts. It's a cold ass state, and quite frankly, I fucking don't like it, to be honest, because in the winter I feel like I'm disconnected from the earth. It's snowing half the time. People are sick. It gets dark at 4 and I don't know. It gets dark at 4 p.m. and I'm inside from 4 p.m. till whenever I go to bed, and that's just, I hate that, man. So I'm gonna move here in a few years, but anyways, back to the point. Junk food really fucks you up. Get your diet together, and I'm telling you, that'll be a baby step into the larger picture, right? That's a good first step. Another thing is porn, man. Porn addiction is fucking another. I think porn and junk food are equally destructive. So porn, if you're beating off all the time, if you're releasing your seed everywhere 2 to 3 times a day, even once every day is fucking, that will fuck you up. Once every 2 days will fuck you up. Our semen, our whatever, testosterone, whatever you want to call it, that is sexual energy. And what is sexual energy? That's creative energy. So in this video, right, I got the tank fully loaded, right? I've spent a few days, I actually haven't been on a good streak lately, but I'm looking to get back there. So it's been a couple days since I've ejaculated, but I'm back. I'm trying to get back strong. But let's say I was to go beat off and then come back on this camera and start a new video, you guys would see. I wouldn't be able to get these thoughts out. I would look tired. I would be slipping over my words, be stuttering, and it just wouldn't be good. So that's really important to recognize, is that you need to really retain your seed if you're going to go far. I mean, that's like the power, that's like the gas to the road to riches. I think Drake in one of his songs, "Lose You," it was in More Life, the album More Life, he said, how'd you forget to fill up on gas on the road to riches? And it makes sense. Like, in the, I'm using it as an analogy, but it makes sense for the human body to be full of gas all the fucking time. And that gas is your semen. So you got to retain that. And another thing is, when I jerk off, dude, like, I feel as if my body just lost its life and my mind lost its clarity. Everything that was good that was happening just completely got stripped. Like, my bones are just like aching, like they don't feel like they have life to them, like they can do anything. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Most of you guys, some of you guys are here from my no fat videos. You guys know what I'm talking about. You just feel lifeless, man. Like, do you want to feel lifeless? Life is called life, not lifeless. We need to be full of life to experience life and to express ourselves. So that's very important. Get that in check. Get your fucking porn addiction out of here. You can't have that if you want to do great things, if you want to be expressive and have a good life. Number 3 is toxic relationships, man. And I'm talking about friendships mostly. In my case, I've never actually had a girlfriend, which is kind of weird to most people, but I've never had a girlfriend, so that hasn't been an issue for me. But friendships definitely have hindered me in the past, and I'm going to college in like 2 weeks, two and a half weeks, yeah. So I'm really going to be, careful who I bring in my circle. I don't even know if I'll have a circle. I might just be a lone wolf. I kind of like being a lone wolf, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it gets lonely, but I like being a fucking lone wolf. I can get shit done. I stay in my own lane, and shit's relatively good. So, anyways, toxic relationships. Let's get down to it. In my own life, most of my high school associates, I don't even want to really call them friends. I don't have anything against them. I love them. They're good kids, right? In general, they're not bad kids, right? They don't mean to do harm to anyone, but on my side of things, I don't have the same not goals, but just like way of living. I don't see that as a way of living that pertains to me, in which they're always asking me to smoke and do this, and let's go smoke, and then we'll go to McDonald's, we'll chow down some burgers, and that's fine. So sometimes I actually do hang out with them, and I'll smoke whatever, and it's not a big deal because I don't do it every day. But some people, right? Some people chill with their friends every day, and they'll chill with them for 2 to 5 hours at least sometimes, and nothing could destroy your potential more than having toxic people in your life that you are around all the time. These people, they're not motivating, they're not giving you new ideas, they're not inspiring. They talk about gossip, they gossip about shit, they talk about banging chicks, they talk about getting fucked up. I mean, nothing's, like I said, there's nothing wrong, but it doesn't match your aura, your way of looking at life, your perspective. So I'm fortunate enough to not have those people in my life where I would have to confront them and tell them, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore. That's not the case. They kind of just went away as my life went on. But for some of you, if you're first starting to develop a mindset like me and other successful people, you might have to just say, yo, like, I can't. You just got, when they hit you up, you just got to tell them, like, hey, I can't chill today. I'm busy. I'm doing something, or I'm reading. I'm doing this, and they're gonna think you're a fucking weirdo. But you just don't listen to that, and actually the best way to do that, the best way to go about that is, that's a good thing. If they criticize you, that's a good thing, because then they won't want to hang out with you anymore. And that's kind of sad for some people, but if you want to really do great things, you got to have the right people, man. It's, let me put it this way, it's better to be alone. I don't know, sometimes I get lonely, but that kind of goes away as time progresses. That kind of, it's there for maybe an hour, a couple hours. I feel lonely, this and that, but it goes away, and then I get back to doing my thing. It's better to be alone than to be surrounded by people that are toxic. Plain out, that's the end. You guys know what I mean. So get those three things in check, and everything will be so much easier for you to do. It's easier for me to talk on camera now because I'm getting my habits back in order. It's easier for me to talk to people in conversations because my mind's right. I have clarity. I'm good. I'm healthy, right? So these things matter. Don't underestimate how important these things are. Get them in check and you'll be all right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And when you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell to the right so you get notified when I upload. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, leave something in the comments. I'll do my best to respond. As always, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.